Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Last Homely House. I'm Kate and I'm sitting down here in my cabin and I'm having a bit of a rest because a couple of days ago I got back from the Festival of Quilts, which is held in the NEC in Birmingham every year towards the end of July, beginning of August, and it's one of my favourite places to visit. And so the video that you're about to see is of me wandering around the festival, bumping into people, saying hello, looking at some of the fabulous quilts. But I also did a couple of talks, and so the video that follows then is a little bit about that, but at the end I'll show you some of the things that I brought back from the festival and how I'm using them. So enjoy this next video.
Good morning and welcome to the Festival of Quilts 2026. Festival of Quilts 2026 is now open.
I love this one so much because of the colours, but also just look at how fantastically colour washy it is. And then when you get in close and you see we've got little 9 patches here and then a patch here, and this construction of this is incredibly simple. This is kind of inspiring me to do some 9 patches when I get home, but the genius of this one is the arrangement of these fantastic colours. This colour wash is so beautiful, and this one we have Judy Perry to thank for this one. Well done, Judy. Amazing. This is Robert Doyle's first quilt. Can you even believe that? It's so beautiful. I love the colours. I love all the little patterns and all the little secret things that you can see. The little dog there and the house. Beautiful. Very cool. I love hexagons. I can't go past a beautiful hexagon. I love all the hand-pieced courses.
Software, yeah. It's probably a word for it. But yeah.
Those are called the same but different. They are, aren't they? So I'm here at Festival of Quilts, of course, and I'm at the Cherrywood stall here with Carla. She's here.
Hello.
Carla. And she's really busy, but
Yes.
she's just spending a couple of minutes to pop out. Now, I've looked at your website for years, literally years.
Okay.
And so I was very pleased to see that you were here, because just talk a little bit about why your fabrics are so special.
Oh.
First of all, Carla's from Minnesota.
Minnesota. Yes.
Is that how you say it?
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah. Very
Okay.
good.
Thank you.
So they're hand dyed, 100% cotton, and we start with a really high quality muslin.
Yeah.
And then dye. We have a couple hundred colors that we dye. And the technique that it goes through makes it look like suede. So the fabric isn't just a flat color, it's got some motion to it and some lively texture. And it's been washed so many times that it's very softened. There's no sizing on it.
Yeah.
It's pre-shrunk. There's no right or wrong side.
Sounding
I could
good,
go
isn't it?
on and on and on.
Because I just was so pleased to find that you were here.
Well, we're pleased to be here. It's our first year here. So.
Yeah, and so it's your first year, Carla, and whatever you brought with you, you're probably going to sell it all, aren't you?
I'm hoping so. Less to ship home.
Yes, less to ship home.
We'll bring more next year.
Oh, okay, everybody, come next year. Or look at the website. Sometimes it's nicer to see something, though.
It is because everybody needs to touch it.
We all need to
and
touch
most
it.
people do this.
We do. We all need to stroke it. So I might add another couple of greens, but I'm going to buy these.
Awesome.
Okay.
My favorite color is green too.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? So thank you, and we'll see where this takes me.
Okay.
Thanks a lot. Poppies. Now I'm going to show you these nice and slowly, because this is what Cherrywood the Cherrywood Challenge. And I'll show you when we get inside the gallery, okay? They're just mind-blowingly beautiful. Look, I mean, it just goes on and on. There's hundreds and hundreds of them. And so they curated a bundle of fabrics. I'll show you. They're here. These fabrics here. And everyone got that bundle. And then and also this lovely thread box, Cherrywood thread box. And then they made poppies. And there are hundreds of them. And this, I was talking to them yesterday. This isn't all of them. This definitely isn't all of them. It's probably about half of them, she said. I can't even, I was going to say I'll hone in on my favourite ones. I can't even decide. I don't know why I particularly like that one. I love the poppy field on that one. And so they keep going. They're just beautiful. And so they do this. The Cherrywood do a challenge. And the next challenge is going to be with a bundle of pinks and greens, which is filling me with a lot of joy. They're just beautiful. And look, there are more here. I like these. I saw these yesterday. I really, really, really like these. Little tiny embroidered poppies, and then you get bigger and bigger and bigger. I like those. And of course, it's all about war memorials to soldiers and so on. Look, that kind of thing. Lots of that going on. Salute of honour, Flanders Fields, all of that, because that's what the symbol of the poppy. So it's Saturday morning and I've come back to this booth before it gets really busy, because I came here yesterday with Rita and we were both of us completely blown away by these quilts. And this wonderful lady who does not speak any English, and this is her work.
And her name is Sachiko Yoshida. Yes. Sachiko Yoshida. Sachiko. Yes. Arigato.
Thank you.
And
so,
no English, and we don't speak any Japanese.
But we've asked if we may film her quilts, and so I'm going to show you round them now, and show you the one I like best of all. And they're just so beautiful, so beautiful.
So let's get up close.
Yes, because what I want you to see is all of these beautiful appliqued flowers, and then this lovely patching here. And on the background, when you look closely, you see so many more things. And they're all stunning, but as we have very limited time, I'm going to show you my favourite one. I mean, that's just gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
But this is my favourite one. I was dreaming about this last night. And it's just pink, of course, with bits of green. But when you get a little bit closer in, and you see these rosettes here, all of these appliqued flowers have all got beautiful bits of stitching on them. And I look at that and I think, I wonder, could I ever make something like that? And I'd really love to try to do something as beautiful as this with some of those fabrics I bought yesterday from Cherrywood.
Because of note as well is that these are all in silk.
This is all silk.
I suspect it might even be antique silk sometimes.
Yeah, well, let's look.
This is my favorite one. I think this is just... Look at that.
Can I read you the legend?
Yeah.
During my elementary school summer vacation, the neighbourhood children and I would wake up early to gather for morning radio calisthenics, and I fondly remember counting the morning glories along the way. I've put a few stills in here, and if you like, you can pause the video and have a closer look at each one of them. I went back to this gallery every day that I was there. I was so blown away by the amazing handwork. So beautiful. I was looking for Brad in the Festival of Quilts. Love You More by Brad, who's made the most beautiful quilt. And he now has my goose Eileen. And we're chatting about camera gear here, so I've taken the sound off. Brad was amazing. So I've just turned the camera back on because I'm at Fabazar. And who's this?
Hello, I'm Bronwyn from Fabazar. And I'm Sue, the willing helper.
Fabazar. And they've just given me a little teeny tiny bird from Nepal. And we've had the longest chat and it's been really lovely. And they're actually neighbours with Brad, where the goose lives.
Yeah,
So
love to meet him.
in the same county. It's a lovely stall, lots of indigo, Lots of very, very beautiful textiles, really nice things. And if you just step aside ever so slightly, look, what does that remind you of?
Yeah, I call that the Kate coat.
Yeah,
Because it obviously is.
it is cool, isn't it? So yeah, we're living our best life.
Oh yes,
We are. Lots of colour here.
Yeah,
of
It's
colour.
so
that's
lovely
great.
to meet you.
And we're having a good festival.
We are having a super festival. It's been amazing this year, yes.
Great. Okay, well, how wonderful is that? See you all in a minute. I was really pleased to see Leslie again from the International Quilt Museum in the US, and we had a lovely chat. How are you doing?
I'm good.
What have you got with you this year?
So this year we decided to do something a little different, and we brought a selection of, it's called a global overview. So we have some of our traditional American quilts that are made in the 1800s, but we're pairing them with quilts from around the globe since we're an international museum. So we have some quilts from China, from Pakistan, Kyrgyzstan, Thailand.
It's a wonderful traditions all over the world.
yeah.
Someone's sewing something to something.
Yes, I mean, it's fantastic. And what's really fun is you can see the connections between something that was done in China and something that was done in the United States.
What a rich world you've created here. It's fantastic.
And then this one, what's fun about these are both of these are kits. You know, kits became popular in the 1920s and 30s because of the Depression and after the war and just that need. It was something that was affordable
And also a very good way to get started.
very good way to get
Because
started.
you don't need to buy any more materials. There it all is.
It is, and you know, if you are a really creative, artistic person, you're going to design and make your own.
Yeah.
But if you're someone who doesn't have those skills, but you still want to make a quilt, a kit will come right with the pattern, the pre-cuts, the colors, and you can engage and make. And be,
Can you show me your favourite one?
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, this one most definitely. All this kind of section is very lovely actually. But this is a very old chair seat cover made from different silks that have been mosaic patchwork together. We did a lot of research on them.
Age?
So mid 18th century, 1746-ish. We know that from the papers in the back, which are from newspapers from the time. But it would have maybe been made slightly later than that.
Thank you.
And just, can you tell us again where we are? Because I wasn't filming at the beginning.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, we are at the Quilt Collection, which is owned by the Quilters Guild, and this is our gallery, which is the story beneath the stitch.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Amazing stuff. Huh? Good old EPP.
All EPP, come in close and have a look at the stitches on this. It's all silk. And look at, I always say about getting your stitches close together, that's very consistently close together. It's so lovely. And that's nice that that's here for us to look at next to this amazing EPP quilt. There's too much to see, isn't there? Way too much to see. I was invited to do a couple of talks while I was at festival, and the sound quality on both of them is really poor. But what I've decided to do is put the video with that proviso over on my Patreon channel for my Star Block patrons. So you'd be welcome to go and have a look at it there. I've got questions. So before we start, hello YouTube friends. I really enjoyed that talk. Poor Wendy didn't get a word in edgeways, and look at all these lovely happy smiling faces. And doesn't this look like Beam Me Up Scotty? So it's the last day at festival today, and I've come in really early so that I can look at things like this without there being any people here, which is always nice. And so this time I'm going to try and get everybody's name so that we know who made these wonderful things. This one I saw yesterday. It's a stunner. It's amazing sort of miniature pajagi quilt. It's really fantastic. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll switch the camera around so that you can see where I'm going rather than me. I'm also hindered because I've got some rooibos tea in a cup here. Okay, so this might be better. So when I did that live stream for Instagram, there were so many people that it was really hard to see anything. And so we're going to see lots of very, very beautiful quilts now without me worrying about getting people in the way. Isn't that amazing? I always love a colour wash though. I really do. So which aisle shall we go down? Should we go down contemporary or art or modern or original? We'll go down this one because I really like the look of that quilt. How about that one? That is fantastic. And that one is Andrea. Well done, Andrea. Oh, now then, I like that one. I'm really drawn to the solid colour ones just now. And I've just bought a load of solid colour stuff from Cherrywood. And that's Tequila Sunrise from Janet. Thank you, Janet. That's really, really nice. I would like to show you all of them. I'll show you as many as I can. But I'm going to show you the ones that I'm completely drawn to, like this. Now, isn't it interesting? Why that one? I mean, again, solid colours, really beautiful, startling design. Flowering Bush by Ludmilla. You're a clever girl. And some very nice quilting on that one. Now then, this one is Ludmilla again. Clever girl. Look at that. That is very beautiful. I like that a lot. I like the two colour sides to it. But I'm actually going to look at this one with you because this is reminding me a little bit of my mum. It's the kind of thing she would do. Now this is Irene Thorne. There she is. And this is called Audrey. So I wonder if her mum was called Audrey. Because if we look close up here, look, just look at one at a time. Look at that. Beautiful embroideries. Really exquisite embroideries, and this is the kind of thing my mum would have made. Oh, I like that little hollyhock one there. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Come on, Janice, focus. There's Janice. And this one, let's get a close-up of this one. Okay, because this is the accuracy of these squares is just stunning. I am not accurate. It's not what I do terribly well, accuracy, but when I see something like that, it makes me want to try. This is Masuko Nishimura. I'm sorry I butchered your name. Let's look at this close-up. Look now. I saw a lot of these little circles in the quilts I liked in the Japanese gallery. Loads of them. And I'm looking at these and wondering, how do you make your little circles so precise and so beautiful? And then when this is all silk, when you step back a little bit and a little bit more, you get the whole impact of the thing. And you see that the layout, we're going from the reds at the top there and the oranges, and right through those amazing sort of pale lilac-y colours, through the yellows and the greens, and then down to these really dark colours. That one is beautiful. That was a judge's choice. Well, that's also my choice. I like that one very, very much. And we all know, don't we, just how many hours of work's gone into that. And that one is absolutely beautiful. And do you know what I love? I love that it's next to this one. Let's look at both of these together, because they could not be more different or more beautiful. Look at that. That is such an interesting juxtaposition. I like them both, but I like that one better. But let's just not dismiss this person's work. Let's see who this is. This is Layla. And what Layla's done is these amazing cathedral windows and beautiful appliqued butterflies and little log cabins and all sorts of beautiful things. I think the thing I like, well, I like lots about it, but I like the stars around the border. Some of them are machine quilted, and some of them are pliqued. I like those very much. Well, that was just a very, very small look at some of the things I saw as I was wandering around festival and the people I met. Thank you to everybody who came to say hello, and I had a very lovely journey home. Very tired though. So I hope you enjoyed that video. There was so much more I could have shown you. So many more people that I bumped into and met and talked to. Such a lot of people who were sitting on the lime green sofa came to say hello to me. It was absolutely lovely. I really, really enjoyed it. I had some little stickers made of my quilt. Get out of your head and into your hands. And I had Rita, my daughter-in-law, came with me, and we had them in our pockets, and we were giving those out. And we ran out. There were so many lovely people who we wanted to say hello to. I didn't make too many purchases. I did buy that fabric you saw at the beginning from Cherrywood. I really enjoyed meeting that stall and those people. It was fantastic. But I didn't buy much more than that, really. Down here in the cabin, I'm doing a project, my stitch project. This is it here. And this is a project I'm doing over on Patreon. It turns up in my Patreon diary quite a lot, which goes out on the last Wednesday of the month. And so that's where you might see this. And what I wanted to do was find some threads to add to the threads I already have, and some colours that I don't have many of. So I spent quite a bit of time looking around for people selling threads, and I found paint box threads, which was all of these fabulous colours. There was yellows. I'm missing yellows in my load of threads, and then why wouldn't you get green? Why not, eh? And so there's all these beautiful colours that I got there, which are solid colours. And then from this place, which is called Natural Dyed Variegated Wild Silk Thread, these natural dyed people, I got 2 packets of really amazing threads from them as well. And so they'll stay down here in the cabin, because I'll be doing some stitching on my cloth so I'll just briefly explain what the cloth is. It's separated this way round. It's separated into 12 sections, and then there are 7 columns along, 7 squares along. It's not a daily stitch challenge at all. It's just 7 blocks in a month, and you can see that I've actually still got one of July's to do, so I'm going to work on that one today with my new threads, and then we can start August, September, and get to the end of the year. And this just stays in the cabin. I really like it. I bumped into some lovely people that I didn't actually get film of. I bumped into Adam from Adam Sews, and he gave me some more of his thread conditioning stuff, which is fantastic. And it was lovely to meet him. I really enjoyed that. Marion from Marion's World was there with her sister Wendy. She was there for 2 days, and that was really lovely. Just lots and lots of other people who have YouTube channels who I stopped and said hello to. And I'm really sorry that I can't remember all of your names, but I really enjoyed meeting people. It was lovely. Brad, who was right at the beginning of this video, he was there with his family, and he was there all 4 days. And so I saw him and his fantastic quilt, his beautiful quilt. And a lot of people really enjoyed that, but enjoyed Brad and wanted to come and see him. He's made a video about festival, and I watched it yesterday, and it's just lovely how he talks about how people thinking that maybe he might not win the festival awards, but they wanted to give him awards. So people had made him little certificates and rosettes and ribbons and written him letters, and they were leaving them either with him or with the quilt. And I just thought that was the sweetest thing. It really was. And it was gorgeous to meet Brad in real life, because I've only ever spoken to him on FaceTime. And so that was lovely. Brad, you're amazing, and your quilt was fantastic. And then here is the lovely Fabazoo. They gave me this beautiful little bird from Nepal. So I'm going to get some thread and string it up here next to this other bird. We'll do that in a minute. What else can I remember from festival? Oh, Alice Caroline. Now, Alice Caroline I've made friends with over the years, and what a lovely person. She has the Liberty fabric, like so much Liberty fabric. And I made a point of going to find her on her stall, and I did a live stream for Instagram. So that's obviously filmed in portrait, not landscape. It's still there on my Instagram if you want to go and have a look at it. It was just me wandering around Festival of Quilts, and I ended up with Alice Caroline and Anna, who's her help person. And I'd asked Alice a few weeks ago, I emailed her. Some of you may remember that I'm making a project with my son John, making a map in really tiny hexagons, blue tiny hexagons. And I asked Alice if she had any blue scraps that she could let me have of Liberty. And if this is Alice's idea of a scrap, then so look, there's all these beautiful blues that are going to make it into my, look at how big they are though. The hexagons are 1/2 inch hexagons. Do you remember me talking about that? It might have been, several months ago. We'll maybe stick a link to that one in the description below. And I'm using blue fabric and 1/2 inch hexagons, and it's a kind of winter project. So she put all of those to one side for me, but she also rather naughtily gave me 2 of these bundles that she could have sold on her stall, which was very, very kind of her. She's a really sweet person, and I enjoyed catching up with her again. So I've got all my blues there, Alice Caroline fabric blues there, my lovely threads. I had the best time. I was really, really tired coming home, really tired, because I'd been full on for a few days, and it's really nice to get back here into the cabin and just relax, look at my purchases, do some stitching, and just be back here quiet again. The cat had missed me. And my neighbour looks after my lovely cat, and she was fine, completely fine, but she really did miss me, and she's been sitting on my knee since I got back. So I'm back now, and I hope you enjoyed that little look round festival. I'm going to be back next time with some more usual content, some more of my quilty content. But that for me was just a lovely little visit to festival, and I hope that you enjoy looking around there with me. I'm going to do some stitching now. What colour shall I start with? It's hard to know really, isn't it? It's hard to know. Oh, that one's already open. That must be the one I want to start with. So let's move Alice's fabric out of the way. I'll get my little stitch project here. But before I do that, I want to take this little bird and hang it up here next to this bird here. So let's do that, shall we?